What's going on with the game anyway? Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Hearthstone. The Whizbang expansion has been released, but the game's doing weird things. What's going on here? Oh, there you go. Whizbang's Workshop, new expansion now live. If I remember right, or if I understand this right, this is the expansion where they rehash all the previous expansions. It's like a 10-year anniversary or something, and so they just kind of celebrate by redoing everything they've done before. Anyway, new year. Year of the Pegasus! The cards you can use in standard change each year. Alright, so all my old decks are no longer allowed in standard. How many people play Twist? Nobody plays Twist, right? Who plays Twist? The following sets are now wild. Sunken City, Nathria, Lich King. Oh, that's a real shame. That was kind of fun. Oh, none of my decks. None of my decks can be used anymore. Some of them don't even have 30 cards anymore. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're not doing that. Devon Pass! We're not doing that. What is that guy? What is that guy? Tavern Pass. We got things to do. Starts in 5 days. Alright, we're not gonna do that right now. Let's buy as many packs as we can and open them all at once. Before I do that, make sure that there's nothing else to spend things on. Alright, so normal packs. And I'm gonna go 50. Confirm! And then I'm gonna go another 15. Confirm! Opening packs! 74 packs to open, crazy! I haven't really looked at any of these cards, so I'm gonna look at them now. Origami Frog. Funny. 5 mana 1/4. Awful. Rush. Battle Cry, swap attack with another minion. Oh, that's very interesting. So you've spent 5 mana to nerf a different minion, I see. I see. But you're relying on the opponent to have a big minion, right? If the opponent doesn't have a big minion, this thing doesn't do anything. Can you imagine? All your opponent's minions are bad and you just play a 5 mana 1/4. Imagine if you top deck this and your opponent has no minions. Yeah, we're not putting it in our deck, come on. It's interesting, but there's no way this is gonna be reliable. 1 mana 2/1. Oh, that's awful. Death Rattle. Summon 2/1/2 max with Taunt and Divine Shield. Giggling Toymaker. So what are we looking at? 4 mana, 4/5. 4 mana, 4/5. In 3 bodies, and the other 2 bodies have Taunt and Divine Shield. But this guy doesn't have Taunt and Divine Shield. It doesn't even have Taunt. So if you put this down, the opponent just ignores it for a turn, and then next turn you have to kill this thing yourself just to get 2/1/2s with Taunt and Divine Shield. Otherwise, it's just a 4 mana 4/5, which is the Yeti. It's not that good. It's not that good. 3 mana 2/3. Poisonous, Battle Cry, draw a rush minion. Okay. Poisonous Murlocs are good. Poisonous anything is good, like you're gonna have to force your opponent to deal with it. Otherwise, it's gonna take out a big minion at some point. Not amazing, but it's poisonous, so we don't have to. We ignore this, right? We ignore the attack. Yeah, no, it's not bad. Although, you know, 3. Sketch Artist, 3 mana 3/3. Battle Cry, draw a shadow spell, get a temporary copy of it. Oh, that's great. Oh, some warlock's gonna build a crazy deck around this. Yeah, no, what? So someone's gonna do something with this. 4 mana 4/3, tabletop role player. Miniaturize. Miniaturize means get a 1-cost 1/1 copy of this. Alright, so when you play it, you get another one. Battlecry, give a friendly demon +2 attack and immune this turn. Interesting. So you get two immune turns on a demon and +4 attack eventually. Immune this turn. It's not immune until your next turn, so it's immune on your turn, and then when it's your opponent's turn, it's no longer immune. So your opponent can remove the guy. Seems good. If you have like a demon that you want to rely on to win the game for you, then this will help. Alright, cool. Three mana 2/3, miniaturize. The first time you cast a spell, gain +2/+2. Oh, nice. So, assuming you managed to get the spell off, 3 mana 4/5, great. And then 1 mana 3/3, great. Seems great. Cast a bunch of spells. Nostalgic Initiate. No, this just seems really good value. You do have to play a deck with a decent number of spells, though. It's not too hard. It's not hard. 4 mana 4/1, Taunt, Origami Crane, swap health with another minion. Oh, very funny. Very, very funny. 4 mana 4/1, but again, if you don't have a big health minion on the board, then it's just awful, right? Man, these origami cards. You're presuming a lot. You're presuming that there will be big stats on the board when you play them. Maybe there's a way to... to do it on your own minion and exploit that somehow, I don't know. 1 mana spell, Shaman, pop a book, deal 2 damage, summon 2/0/1 frogs with taunt. Amazing. 1 mana 2 damage and 2 taunt bodies. Really good. And it's only 1 mana, so you can like combo it with Nostalgic Initiate, gain +2/+2 on your Initiate really easily. 1 mana 1/1, Scarab Keychain, Battlecry, discover a 2-cost card. Sounds good. Nothing wrong with it. Generating a card like a... discovering a 2-cost card is not amazing, like a 2-cost minion is not amazing. But it's not bad, because you generate an extra card. I don't know if I would put it in a deck. But if you get it randomly somehow, you wouldn't complain. 3 mana 0/2, Bucket of Soldiers. Their threat will summon 5 1/1 soldiers with random bonus effects. Sounds good. It is a 0/2, so you need to somehow give it more stats, but once you do... 5/5! 3 mana 5/7! That's really good value. Alright, first epic. 3 mana in Smollen. It's not a word. In Smollen is not a word. Reduce the cost and attack of minions in your deck by 1. Oh, okay. Reduce the cost and attack of minions in your deck by 1. And there's no minimum? So if your deck is just 1 cost minions, now they're free. They're free minions! The Smollen costs 3 mana, but the minions are free. It's free minions! So this is like... this is like Zoo, but on steroids, right? You just need to make sure you put a lot of card text. A lot of good card text in your deck. And not worry about losing 1 attack. Can you imagine just a deck full of free minions? Sounds great. Remote control 2 mana 1/3. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 hound. Sounds great. Yeah, no, that sounds solid. 4 mana 2/4 druid. Cha. This is Cha, right? Cha Drake? Or is it Chia Drake? How do you pronounce this? Miniaturize, choose one, gain spell damage +1, or draw a spell. Sweet. Well, no, I mean 4 mana 2/4 is pretty bad. But the 1 mana version that gains spell damage +1 or draw a spell is pretty good. I don't know, man. 4 mana 2/4? It's kinda expensive, huh? I don't know about this. 5 mana 4/6, Forgotten Animatronic. At the end of your turn, destroy a minion with less attack than this. Destroy a minion. It could be your minion. It's not necessarily the opponent's minions. But if you... Oh, it's a mech. It's a mech, you guys. It's a mech. You can magnetize onto the mech and just make it as big as you like, and it just destroys whatever other minion there is on the board. But no, if it's good, it's probably not good. I like it. It's one of these cards where you imagine it might be really good, but at 5 mana, if you're playing Magnetized Mech and you haven't won the game by 5 mana, what are you doing? So it's I don't know if this is gonna work. It's a cool idea, but it's just not. I don't think it fits into a good deck. Alright, end game, 2 mana, Warlock spell, resurrect your last demon that died. Resurrect your last demon that died. You can choose which demon you resurrect. If you only have one demon, it's really easy, but even if you don't have only one demon, you can choose which demon you resurrect. And there are some high-value demons out there. For 2 mana? Is it just me, or are the Warlock cards really good? 4 mana 4/3, Nesting Golem. Death Rattles, resummon this with -1/-1. Sounds great. That's pretty good value for 4 mana. I mean, if you get all the bodies, 4 mana is like 4/3 plus 3/2, so it's like 7/5. Plus 2/1 is 9/6. 4 mana 9/6. It's good value. And the body sticks on the board is probably the best part, because your opponent can't just clear the board. They have to clear the board and then kill this 2 more times. 4 mana 2/3. Painter's Virtue, weapon, lifesteal. After your hero attacks, give minions in your hand +1/+1. That seems good. 4 mana is a little slow, but once you start going with this, and assuming you have a handful of minions, this could be a lot of stats. 7 mana, 7/6 Hunter, Tyrannosaurus, Rush. Death Threat will deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Funny. Very funny. 7 mana 7/6 Rush is actually not bad. I don't know if you would put it in a deck. If you put it in some sort of Death Threat or Synergy deck, yeah, no, they're great. Great. I just put this out there and just start dealing damage to random enemies. If you can trigger its Death Rider over and over again. 7 mana is a lot though. Alright, epic. Chalk Artist Priest 4 mana 4/3. Battlecry, draw a minion, transform it into a random legendary one, keeping its original stats and cost. Draw a minion, transform it into a random legendary one. I mean, you would do it for the shenanigans, but I'm not sure if that's good. I don't think that's good, actually. Yeah, no, I don't actually think that's good. Because if you wanted the legendary, just put it in your deck. Why would you need a random legendary? Right? Yeah, it's just not, it's not good, it's not good. It's not a thing that you would put in a good deck. But if you don't have... Yeah, no, unless you can somehow find some synergy with this, you wouldn't put this in a deck. 2 mana 2/3 toy boat, rogue. After you summon a pirate, draw a card. Oh, after you summon a pirate, draw a card. How many cheap pirates can rogue get? They've been nerfing. They haven't given us that many good pirates ever since they put that guy. What was that guy called? The guy that gives all your pirates charge. Ever since they printed that card, they haven't given us any good pirates because it's just too strong, right? Why did they think that was a good idea? Your pirates have charge? So they couldn't afford to give us good pirates for a long time. So I don't think Pirate Rogue is gonna be a thing just because there's not that many great pirates right now. Maybe later. Maybe after a few more expansions. Alright, we've got our first legendary. 6 mana, 6/4 Death Knight. Dr. Stitch and Sew. Battlecry. Discover a 5/3 and 1 cost minion to stitch to this. Death Rattle summon the 5 cost minion. Wait a minute. 6 mana 6/4 is already okay. And then you have 3 other minions attached to that, so it's potentially like a 6 mana 12/12 or something crazy. Like how many stats can you get out of a 5, 3, and 1? Like a 4 there, and a 3 there, and a 2 there. 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 6 is 15 attack? Potentially? Or you just put a lot of crazy text? And then when it dies, you summon the 5 cost minion? Isn't this completely OP? For 6? 6 mana 15/15 on the board? Or 15/10? That seems crazy, you guys. That seems crazy. Lab Patron, 4 mana 3/3. The first time you gain armor each turn, summon another Lab Patron. Oh really? The first time you gain armor each turn, summon another Lab Patron, and you're playing Warrior, so your hero power is gain armor. So if you don't remove this, you keep getting more and more Lab, and it's on the card. So like 1 becomes 2. If you don't remove the 2 right away, next turn he presses the hero power, the 2 becomes 4. Now there's 4 Lab Patrons on the board, you have to try to remove 4 of them. And if you don't remove that, it's just that the board's just full of Lab Patrons. And if you can't board clear, you're never gonna get rid of them at that point. Just press the hero power every turn. And you just keep refilling the board with Lab Patrons. So it says summon another Lab Patron. It doesn't say summon a copy of this. If it says summon a copy of this, you'll be completely out of control. So if you buff your Lab Patron, the new Lab Patron is just the plain one, right? It's just the 4 mana 3/3. Lab Patron Warrior. Now the only question is, how do you keep these guys alive? How do you keep these guys alive long enough for you to fill your board with them? Bargain Bin Buccaneer, 3 mana 3/2, Rush, combo, summon a copy of this. Oh, sweet. 3 mana 6/4 with Rush. Death Knight, 5 mana 2/6, Amateur Puppeteer, Miniaturize, Taunt, Death Rattle, give undead in your hand +2/+2. The 5 mana part is unfortunate. Now the miniaturized version, the 1 mana 1/1, that's fine. The 5 mana is 2/6. The 5 mana is unfortunate because it's just too slow, man. You play this, it has to die, and then it buffs your dudes in your hand, which you then have to play to get the value. You have to like play this on 5, have it die, and then play the undead in your hand. So this is just too slow. And if you want to get a lot of value out of this, you want a lot of small undead in your hand, right? You want to have a lot of small undead in your hand and buff all of them by +2/+2. But if you're holding a bunch of small undead by turn 5, what are you doing? You're losing the game is what you're doing, because why don't you just play the undead quickly and get ahead on the board? Yeah, no, I think this is too expensive. I don't think that's gonna work. 5 mana 5/5, Workshop Janitor, Battle Cry. If you control a location, draw 2 cards. Okay. 5 mana 5/5, draw 2 cards if you control a location. Under what conditions would you play a 5 mana 5/5 but also need to draw a lot of cards? Drawing a lot of cards is if you're playing an aggro deck. 5 mana 5/5 is not aggro. And locations aren't really aggro either, so I'm not sure. Hey Hava, yeah, new release. Opening packs right now. 3 mana 2/4 card grader. Battle Cry. If you've cast a spell while holding this, discover a card from your deck. Oh, that sounds great. Sounds great. Does she have 4 hands? She has 4 hands. Hava says, I have 9,200 gold. How many packs should I buy? You know, Hava, what I find is that by the time you've opened about 50 packs, you have all the commons and rares. And then any packs you open beyond that, it's not that much value because you might get epics and legendaries. But it's a lot of gold to get like a couple more legendaries. But then what else are you gonna do with the gold, Hava, right? So I'm not sure, Hava. I usually just spend all the gold at the start of the expansion. But yeah, like past about 50 packs, you're not really getting very much value. You're not getting a lot of new cards, is what I find. 3 mana 3/2, Clearance Promoter. Death Rattle, reduce the cost of 2 spells in your hand by 1. Great! Excellent! We love discounting spells. Yeah, this was saving up from day 1 from last release. I mean, presumably if you do the same thing this expansion, then you have the same amount of gold by the time the next one comes out, right? So there's not too much point holding the gold either. What do we have? 3 mana 2/2, Observer of Mysteries. Observer of Mysteries. Does he do anything except observe, or does he just watch? Does he like talk about them? Anyway, Battle Cry, cast 2 random secrets at the start of your turn, destroy them. No, what? No, don't destroy them. Cast 2 random secrets at the start of your turn, destroy them? Boo. You don't even keep the secrets? 2 mana Safety Goggles, Warrior Spell, gain 6 armor, cost 0 if you don't have any armor. Oh my god. You can combo this with that other guy, I forgot his name already. The guy that copies itself whenever you get mad, you get armor. It costs 0 if you don't have armor already. Is Armor Warrior gonna be a thing? I hope Armor Warrior is not a thing this expansion. Howard says can't log in anyway. Yeah, I would only buy 50 or so, but what else am I gonna use the gold for exactly? Might just spend it all and use the recycle money to create legendaries. Yeah. Yeah. 4 mana 2/3 Elemental Mage. Triple Wick Trickster. Battle Cry, deal 2 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, great. Hey, that's really good. 6 damage? It's like a fireball, but you get a body as well. Isn't that really good? Especially if you can somehow get more battle cries out of it. Like double the battle cries with something. 3 mana Papercraft Angel. Cute. 3 mana 2/5 Priest. Your hero power costs 0. Your hero power costs 0? I mean, this would be completely nuts in Wild. Considering some of the past Priest cards. Is it good in the current expansion? I'm not sure. Is Overheal still in the standard? But yeah, potentially crazy strong in Wild. Warrior 6 mana 4/8 taunt. Testing dummy. Death threat will deal 8 damage randomly split among all enemies. Funny. Very funny. 6 mana 4/8 taunt for warrior is good. There's nothing wrong with it. Lab Patron, that is a name. This plus 3 armor. A 6 mana mage spell, manufacturing error. Draw 3 cards. If your deck has no minions, they cost 3 less. If your deck has no minions. It costs 6 though. Is spell mage a thing? Mage spell, hidden objects, 2 mana. Discover a secret, set its cost to 1. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Discover a secret, set its cost to 1. So basically, if you get a mage secret, it's the same cost as a mage secret, but you get to discover it. Which potentially is good. Warlock cards, 10 mana table flip. Deals 3 damage to all enemy minions, cost 1 less for each other card in your hand. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, easy win if you're playing Handlock, but is Handlock a thing this expansion? 8 mana 4/4, Wretched Queen, Taunt. Death Rattle will summon 2 4/6 Knights with Taunt. Great. Well, I mean, 8 mana is not great actually. It's too expensive. 8 mana 12 16. 8 mana 12 16 spread out over 3 bodies. But if you're playing that on 8 mana, I wonder if you haven't already lost the game, right? Like like an 8 mana card or a 9 mana card or a 10 mana card, it needs to win the game at that point. And that card is not a game-winning card, is what I'm saying. Seen most of those before. We have Death Knight, 4 mana 2/4, Darkthorn Quilter. At the end of your turn, deal this minion's attack damage randomly split among enemies. Undead Quailboar. Wait a minute. Is Quailboar a new thing? Quailboar's a new thing, right? Hey, Quailboar is a new thing in this expansion. Quailboars were not a thing before, were they? No, they weren't. There's a new tribe. How many ways can you buff Undead and buff Quailboar? Because if this thing survives and you buff this to like 10 attack, and you get 2 of these on the board with 10 attack each. Yeah, no, this is potentially crazy. But you do have to put in the work to buff this thing. And even if you don't buff it, it's just gonna be super annoying, and the enemy would want to remove it quickly, right? Two mana 1/4 Sing Along Buddy. Your hero power triggers twice? Your hero power triggers twice? In Hunter? Your hero power does 4 damage? Can you imagine just play this and just press hero power a few times and you win the game? 2 mana Hunter spell, fetch. Draw a minion. If it's a beast, draw a spell. Oh, sweet. 2 mana, draw 2 cards. Assuming you're playing only beasts. Sweet. 4-mana Shaman, Sand Art Elemental 4/4 miniaturized. Battle Cry, give your hero 1 attack and Wind Fury this turn. Great. Like 4-mana 4/4 is perfectly fine to play. And then the miniaturized, you get a 1/1 copy of this for 1 mana as well. And your hero just does Wind Fury if you already have some other damage on your hero. Potentially a lot of damage. Clay Matriarch, 6 mana 3/7. Priest, miniaturized, taunt, death rattle, summon a 4/4 whelp with elusive. 6 mana 3/7, not great usually, except it's priest, so maybe you want to play slow. If you add the body, it's 6 mana 7/11. But the miniaturize is great. So it's 7 mana. 7 mana 12/16. I mean, when you add it all up, it's kind of good. Especially if you have 2 taunt bodies, and then you have the elusive body too. 3 mana Shaman, incredible value, the meme. Discover a 4-cost minion, set its attack and health to 4. It's actually not that good. It's not incredible value because it's 7 mana 7/7. It's not that good. It's 7 mana 7/7, except you can play it on turn 4, right? So if you play this spell on turn 3, and then play the 4 mana 7/7 on turn 4, you get the 4 mana 7/7 on turn 4, but you have to spend 2 turns to do it. Assuming your turn 1 and turn 2 are amazing, then maybe this can work. Uh, 4 mana, fly off the shelves, pre-spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, repeat for each dragon you're holding. Well, you better play a lot of dragons. But if you do play a lot of dragons, and given that dragons are generally big and expensive, this will help you get to the late game if you're against some sort of aggro opponent, right? So it's a right card. It's the right card for a specific deck type. So yeah, no, it sounds good. 3 mana 4/2 Death Knight Rambunctious Stuffy Rush. After you cast a frost spell, gain reborn. After you cast a frost spell, gain reborn. So you potentially get infinite Rambunctious Stuffies, right? You just play it, play your frost spell, send it in, it dies, it's reborn, you play another frost spell, send it in, it dies. And I just keep going forever. 3 mana 1/3, Messmaker, Lifesteal Taunt, Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all enemies, Lifesteal Taunt, interesting. 3 mana though. It's basically a 3 mana heal, right? So again, this is the sort of thing that helps you survive against aggro. If the opponent's playing aggro, then this keeps you alive until the late game, I guess. We've seen the other two before. Oh, double epic! Crazy! 1 mana 1/1 Jade Display. Your Jade displays have +1/+1 this game. Shuffle 2 of them into your deck. Oh, sweet. So this is interesting. It's a twist on Jade Golem, right? Your Jade displays have +1/+1 this game. Shuffle 2 of them into your deck. So you want to destroy your deck and then just play these. and they gradually get bigger. I'm not sure this is gonna work, but interesting. If there were more ways to get Jade displays, then yeah. 4-mana 4/4 Nostalgic Gnome, miniaturize, rush. After this minion deals exact lethal damage on your turn, draw a card. That's very specific. After this minion deals exact lethal damage on your turn, draw a card. It's very specific. It might be too specific. I'm not sure this can work. Like if it's just 4-mana 4/4 draw a card, it'll be great. But 4-mana 4/4 draw a card on a very specific condition is maybe not great. 5-mana Nostalgic Clown. 6/6 miniaturize. Battlecry, if you've played a higher cost card while holding this, deal 4 damage. Higher cost than 5 is super slow. Because you can't play it on, I mean you can play it on 5, but then you won't get the thing. But you do get the miniaturized thing, so when you play it, you get the 1/1 version. And the 1/1 version is very easy to make that work, right? So chances are you don't get it off on the 5-mana 6/5 body, but you will get it on the 1/1 body. Probably. Or if you're lucky, you get it on both bodies and you do 8 damage. 6 mana, 8 damage, 7/6 is pretty good if you can get it to work. Harvest says 4 legendaries, 96 packs. That's kind of unlucky, isn't it? That seems kind of unlucky. Harvest. 2 mana pre-spell, Petrifying Power. That's a horse with rainbows. Silence all friendly minions, then give them +1/+2. Ah yes, silence friendly minions. I guess you want to build a deck around this. Give them +1. So let's say if you don't have the silence thing, 2 mana +1/+2 on all your minions. It's mid, it's average. So it's not amazing. So you would have to want to make use of the silence effect somehow to make this better. 2 mana bottomless toy chest, druid. Discover a card from your deck. If you have spell damage, copy it. Oh, if you have spell damage, copy it. Oh, is this what you do with your Jade displays? You just copy it to get more versions of it? 3 mana paladin 3/2. Tigris plushie. Miniaturize. Rush Lifesteal Divine Shield. That's great. 3 mana 3/2 Rush Lifesteal Divine Shield is already great. And you get a miniaturized body. And you can buff them because you're paladin. 3 mana 3/3. Sweetened Snow Flurry. Miniaturize. Battlecry. Get 2 random temporary frost spells. Temporary frost spells. So if you play this on 3, they're useless because you can't play them. You need mana. You want to hold this until you have as much mana as possible to try to play them. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about this. I don't know if that's gonna work. 3 mana 3/2 Demon Hunter, Umpire's Grasp. Death Rattle, draw a demon and reduce its cost by 2. Oh, sweet. Yeah, no, demons... Discounting a demon is great. 1 mana Rogue spell, Dig for Treasure, draw a minion. If it's a pirate, get a coin. Draw a minion. If it's a pirate, get a coin. Okay. It's a free draw a minion because the coin pays for the 1. Okay. 0 mana draw a card. Yeah, okay. I mean, just trying to think. Is Pirate Rogue gonna be a thing or not? Uh, 4 mana 3/4 Caricature Artist. Battle Cry. Draw a minion that costs 5 or more. Give it a funny mustache. Draw a minion that costs 5 or more. So 4 mana, 3/4. Draw a specific minion. So if your deck relies on a big minion to win the game, then this will make that deck more consistent. Aside from that, there's not too much value in this. 6 mana 3/5 tradable. Wind Up Enforcer, Paladin. Battle Cry, summon one copy of this minion, trade to upgrade. Oh. Trade to upgrade. So you trade it once, it's a 6 mana 6/10. Solid. If you trade it twice, it's a 6 mana 9/15. Pretty good. If you trade it 3 times, you don't want to trade it more than 6 times because otherwise there's not enough space on the board anyway. Wind Up Enforcer, very interesting. I wonder... And it says summon one copy of this. So if you buff it while it's in your hand, all the copies get the buffs. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. 3 mana 2/5 Rumble Enthusiast. After you play the left or rightmost card in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. A random enemy is not very good. Even if you have 10 cards in your hand, right? Let's say you have 10 cards in your hand. You play this, and then you dump the other 9 cards, it's still only 9 damage. And you've spent all your cards doing that. Yeah, I don't think this is... 1 damage to a random, it's not enough damage. I don't think. Warrior Quality Assurance, 2 mana spell, draw 2 taunt minions. Okay. If you're looking for a specific taunt minion to win the game, this is ideal. Rogue, 2 mana Thistle Tea set, discover a spell from another class, get a copy of it. Ah, potentially very powerful, but you have to get good RNG, right? If you get good RNG, this could win the game for you. Just get 2 fireballs and then fireball them in the face twice and you just win. But if you get bad RNG, get a bad spell, then GG, right? Discover a spell from another class. So if anything not rogue, and the pool of possible spells is huge. And there's really no way to guarantee that you get a good spell, so I don't know about this. Demon Hunter, 4 mana 3/3, Boar Hog, Lifesteal, Battle Cry and Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to the lowest health enemy. Oh, amazing. Lifesteal, so you deal 6 damage, heal for 6, and you get a 3/3 body for 4 mana. Sounds great. Ah, a Hunter Location, 2 mana 3 health, Jungle Gym. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy, repeat for each friendly beast. So you can fit 6 other beasts on the board. Yeah, then you press this button and you deal 6 random damage. It's not game winning, but I mean, it's very annoying. It's potentially very annoying. Not necessarily game winning though, because you need to find a way to put a lot of beasts on the board. If you can't reliably put a lot of beasts on the board, then this thing just doesn't do anything useful. 1 mana 1/2, Treasure Distributor. After you summon a pirate, give it 1 attack. Oh sweet. There you go, pirate synergy. Maybe Pirate Rogue can work. 5 mana Druid spell, Woodland Wonders. Summon 2 1/5 beetles with taunt. Costs 3 less if you have spell damage. Obviously it's awful on 5. But if you have spell damage, 2 mana 2/10 taunt will let you get to the late game. I don't know what Druid does in the late game though. Five mana? Oh, we've seen it before. Right, we've seen that before, we've seen that before. We've seen all of these before? Yep. Alright, we're starting to get to the point where we're not seeing that many new cards. Oh, here's a couple of new ones. 1 mana paladin, fancy packaging. Give a minion divine shield +2/+3. Oh wait, no. Give a minion with... However, says they all said new. New also means that you only had one, and now you got your second one, however. So they're new in the sense that they're the second copy. But I've seen them before. Give a minion with divine shield +2/+3. So only if the minion has divine shield. 1 mana +2/+3 is pretty good. But you need to have enough divine shield minions to make this consistent. And then 1 mana 0/3 Tar Slime. Taunt has 2 attack during your opponent's turn. Oh, interesting. That's kind of fun. That's pretty good to play on turn 1, isn't it? If you're playing a defensive deck. Ooh, epic. Oh, we've seen that one before. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, here you go. 1 mana 3 charges, Druid location, magical doorhouse, gain spell damage +1 this turn only. So you would need this to make your spell damage synergy consistent, right? I get it. I was wondering how Druid would get any of those combos off. So locations, there are very few ways to destroy locations, and people usually don't run them because it's so specific. So let's say you can reliably keep this on the board, and then you can just click the button whenever you need the synergy. That makes a lot of sense. Mage Elemental 5 mana 3/4, Sleet Skater, Miniaturize, Battlecry, freeze an enemy minion, gain armor equals to its attack. Oh, wow. Alright. And it's miniaturized, so you get another body for 1 mana 1/1. Freeze Mage is... I mean, we do remember Freeze Mage, right? Like, you keep freezing the enemy and until you can fireball them in the face. Maybe. 5 mana is a lot though, so I'm not sure about that one. Two mana 3/2, Shambling Zombie Tank. Taunt, Battlecry, spend 5 corpses to summon a copy of this. 5 corpses is a lot. 5 corpses is a lot. You better buff this up in your hand by a lot, otherwise... Yeah, no, it just seems like a... It's difficult to make this really good. 2 mana 5 corpses for 6/4 is bad, man. Yeah, you need to put in a lot of work to make this good. And given Death Knight already has good cards anyway, I'm not sure you would do that. Fairy Tale Forest, Shaman Location, 3 mana, 2 charges, draw a Battlecry minion, it costs 2 less. Okay. 3 mana, draw 2 cards, and they cost 1 less each. I mean, okay. Unless you have like a specific strategy where the Battlecry card wins the game for you somehow. If you don't have that, then it's not an amazing card. It's not bad, but it's not that good. Is there a way to win the game with 2 discounted Battlecry minions? I'm not sure. There might be. Spot the difference. 4-mana mage spell. Discover a 3-cost minion to summon. If your deck has no minions, repeat this. Oh, sweet. 4-mana, 2 3-cost minions if you're playing spell mage. And we've seen those before. Oh wait, have we? No. Yes, we have. Yeah, the spell damage druid thing. 4-mana 3/4 cosplay contestant. After your opponent plays a minion, transform it into a 3/4 copy of it. I mean, given how much card text there is in the game now, there's like maybe a 50-50 chance that you stop your opponent from playing something with a really good death rattle, right? Your opponent would have to make sure they don't give you a good death rattle or just a good ongoing card text effect. Like it's not... I don't know if this card is something you would put in a deck. Maybe we should look at making a deck that just messes with the opponent and makes it difficult for the opponent. Alright, 1-mana Death Knight spell, Threads of Despair. That's so interesting. It's like a little doll that Cthulhu has taken over. Give all minions death rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. Oh, okay. Give all minions plus 1 damage, plus deal 1 damage to all minions. How is this 1 more legendary from my brawl pack? Nice. Give all minions, deal 1 damage to all minions. I mean, this potentially clears the board. For 1 mana. For 1 mana is... But you have to be really clever about how you do this, how you set this up and how you execute. 1 mana Gift Wrapped Whelp, 2/1 Dragon, Battlecry. If you're holding a dragon, give it and this minion +1/+1. Oh, sweet. Yeah, amazing. 1 mana 3/2 on turn 1 if you're playing a dragon deck. And then if the dragon that you buffed is a 2 mana thing, you play that on turn 2. Amazing! Aggro dragons? What do we have? 2 mana Blind Box Demon Hunter spell. Get 2 random demons, outcast discover them instead. Oh yeah, no, that's really good. I'm not sure if... Well, I mean for 2 mana. If you're playing some sort of aggro deck, and you've run out of stuff in your hand, then this refills your hand really effectively, right? So you want to put this in an aggro deck. And this is like your flex card, your flexible card where, you know, if you want to maintain momentum, you would discover 2 smaller things and just put them on the board right away. Or if you're somehow, your aggro doesn't work out, and you need some big minions to survive the late game, you can just choose 2 big ones. Yeah, no, this is flexible. I like it. Versatile. We've seen the other ones before. Two mana Scale Replica. Spree spell. Draw your lowest and highest cost dragon. Amazing. Amazing. It works in both your early game and the late game. Dragon Priest. With consistency. I like it. Draw your lowest cost and highest cost for 2 mana. That's amazing. 2 mana, draw 2 specific cards. Unbelievable. 7 mana, Crafter's Aura, Paladin. At the end of your turn, summon a random 6-cost minion, last 3 turns. That sounds great, actually. that sounds really good. 3 random 6-cost minions. I mean, there are some duds, right? But if you get like half decent 6-cost minions, 3 turns in a row, it's pretty good. Alright, finally, we get a second legendary. Sonya, Water Dancer. 4 mana 3/3 rogue. After you play a 1-cost card, get a copy of it that costs 0. Okay, so you basically you copy all your 1-cost cards. Now, can you win the game with just a bunch of 1-cost cards is the question. Probably not. But maybe you can. Maybe you can win the game with just a bunch of 1-cost cards. You will need to think about it really hard. I have no idea how to build a deck around that, by the way. I don't know how that's gonna work. 2 mana Demon Hunter, Undead, Spirit of the Team. Stealth for 1 turn, your hero has 2 attack on your turn. It's alright. I don't know if it's that good. I guess there's some synergy in Demon Hunter with your hero doing damage. 2 mana 2/1, Wind Up Sapling. Does it count as a sapling for sapling synergy? Is there sapling synergy? Maybe there's not sapling synergy. Tradable Battlecry, refresh 1 mana crystal, trade to upgrade. Oh my god. Refresh mana crystal, trade to upgrade. So you're playing some sort of late game druid, you just kind of ramp this up. Charge this up. And then at somewhere late in the game, you have 20 mana that turn, will be like 18. Spend 8 mana, play this, refresh all 10 mana crystals, and then spend the 10 mana crystals. Potentially. 3 mana 3/3 priest minion, Careless Crafter, death threat to get 2 0-cost bandages that restore 3 health. Sweet. 0-cost spells? Potentially very useful. If you have some sort of spell synergy, which priest I think does have. Lesser Opal Spellstone, 2 mana Demon Hunter spell, draw 1 card, attack with your hero 2 times to upgrade. How many times can it be upgraded? 2 mana... 2 mana draw 2 is decent. 2 mana draw 3 is amazing. But you need to build your deck around your hero attacking. I guess you don't have to, you can just like, because it's just a 1 mana hero power, right? So if you count the hero power into the cost, it'd be like 4 mana draw 3, it's pretty good, right? And then any more than that is just extra value. 1 mana 3/5, Corridor Sleeper, starts dormant, after 7 minions die awaken. After 7 minions die awaken. 7 is a lot. And when it awakens, it's just a 3 mana, it's just a 3/5 body, it doesn't do anything else. I mean, would you put this in your deck? Maybe not. Maybe it's too slow. We have seen all of those before. Floppy Hydra. 3 mana 2/4. Death Rattle, shuffle a copy of this into your deck with permanently doubled attack and health. Death Rattle, shuffle a copy of this into your deck with permanently doubled attack and health. So you need a lot of card draw, and maybe you want some way to trigger Death Rattles. But if you do, you potentially end up with huge bodies. Okay. What is this? Painted Canvas Soul. 2 mana 3/2 Battle Cry. Give each other friendly beast a random bonus effect. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Beast Hunter is back, I guess. A lot of small beasts. Sandbox Scoundrel, 5 mana 4/3, miniaturize. Battle Cry, your next 3 cards this turn cost 3 less. Amazing. Oh wait, this turn, you have to play them on the same turn. The miniaturized thing is amazing. The 5 mana one, I guess if you have a bunch of small cards, you just play this on 5 and then play 3 other things for 0. It's a pirate too, so you get pirate synergy, right? No, potentially you can like burst a lot of stuff onto the board, and your opponent, if they can't deal with all that stuff, then they just lose. So for the next 3 cards this turn, so like you can play this, play 2 other small cards, play the miniaturized one for free, and then play 3 more things for free. You can play like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things for free. No, okay, I get it. Harvest says control a location. These are locations. So the magical dollhouse, like these things, they're the locations. It's very specific. Like if you control a location, you draw 2 cards. It's very specific. There aren't that many locations in the game. I have seen most of those before. Frost Lich Cross Stitch, 5 mana mage spell. Deal 4 damage to a character. If it dies, summon a 3/6 water elemental that freezes. Great! It's great! It's to a character. Right? If you have to, you can just put it on their face and win the game. Or you can use it to remove a moderately sized minion and get a free water elemental. Any mage spell that can do damage to face is good. 5 mana Window Shopper, miniaturize, 6/5. Battlecry, discover a demon, set its stats and cost to its minions. Oh, I see. I see. Discover a minion. Discover a demon. Set its stats and cost to this minions. So this, the 5 mana 6/5 body is okay. But the miniaturized one that you get out of it, you get a 1 mana 1/1. So you play the 1 mana 1/1, you discover a demon that's also 1 mana 1/1. But you get the card text. What demon has really good card text? I'm not sure. I wonder how this might work though, because itself is a demon, so it can discover itself. You can just get more and more window shoppers as well. Ah, curious. You can get a lot of bodies out of this. You get at least 4 bodies out of this, right? And if along the way you discover another one, you just get another 4 bodies from that. Anyway, Uh... Alright, I've seen those before. In fact, those are all duplicates. Fly off the shelves, seen that before. Yogg in the box. 8 mana mage spell, cast 5 random spells. If your deck has no minions, the spells cost 5 or more. Yeah, let's go. Random spell mage. We have seen all of those before. I've only gotten 2 legendaries so far. I need another one, at least. Oh, what's this? Sparkling File? 3 mana druid spell, deal 2 damage. Your next cast this turn costs that much less. Which if you put into spell damage synergy druid, potentially 3 mana spell that does 3 damage and discounts another card by 3. If you have the synergy going, that is. 1 mana Deathlight, Lesser Spinal Spellstone. Give undead in your hand +1/+1. Gain 5 corpses to upgrade. Oh yeah, I like it. There was that other minion where if you can spend 5 corpses to get a copy of it, or something. Is that right? Yeah, no. Battlecry, spend 5 corpses, get a copy of it. So this is how you would buff that guy. But again, it's a lot of work to put in. You have to like charge this up, and then play it, and then play that guy. We've seen this before, but I'm happy to get a second copy of the Floppy Hydra. I really want to make this work somehow. I don't think it's possible, but I want to try. We have seen all of those before. Oh, Firework is new. 5 mana 5/5. Death Rattle. Summon 2 1/1 boom bots. Warning, bots may explode. 5 mana 5/5. Summon 2 boom bots. It's not bad. It's not great though. Would you put that in a deck? I wonder if that's good enough to put in a deck. Oh, that's a new one. 4 mana Demon Hunter spell, Workshop Mishap. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Excess damage both neighbors. Outcast gain lifesteal. Not bad. Not bad at all. Excess damages both neighbors. Not bad at all. And lifesteal. The Crystal Cove, 3 mana rogue location. The next minion you summon this turn has its stats set to 4/4. Okay. Okay. But why would you run that card, or why would you do that? Obviously if you have like a small minion, you just want to make it bigger. But is this any more than just a little bit of extra value? Because you spend 3 mana to do it 3 times. Let's say it costs 1 mana to do it once. And it's set the stats to 4/4, so the smallest possible thing is a 1/1. 1 mana +3/+3. It's not bad, but it's very specific, right? You have to kind of get it that if you don't do it on a 1/1, if it's like a, I don't know, 3/2 and you make it a 4/4, it's not that good. Right? 1 mana 1/2 is kind of just normal. So it's not... I don't know how to make that good. It's okay, it's not bad, I just know how to make it good. Alright, we have 4 mana Flash Sale, Paladin. Summon a 1/2 mech with Divine Shield and Taunt, give your minions +1/+2. For 4 mana. You really want to have a few minions on the board at least before you play this. I don't know. I don't know. Is there some sort of divine shield synergy in Paladin? There kind of is. 6 mana 5/5, Wind Up Musician, it is tradable. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, trade to upgrade. Oh yeah. Trade to upgrade, right? Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, upgradable. I guess it's just, you know, if you don't have a board clear. Would you put this in a deck? No, you would just put a board clear in your deck, right? Why would you do this? Is there some sort of... If there's like tradable synergy, which I think there is actually. If there is tradable synergy, then maybe you would do this sort of stuff. Patchwork Pals, 2 mana Hunter spell, get all 3 animal companions, they cost 1 less, that sounds great. Sounds really good. Get all 3 animal companions and you can choose when to play them. No, that sounds really good. Because all the animal companions are good in specific situations. Origami Dragon, 6 mana 1/1, Divine Shield Lifesteal, Battlecry, swap stats with another minion. For 6 mana though, 6 mana is a lot. And it's only good if there's a big minion on the board. If there isn't a big minion on the board, it's a 6 mana 1/1 that does nothing. Divine Shield Lifesteal, okay. So if you do this and you get like a 5/4, the Divine Shield and Lifesteal is enough to... And you neutralize the other minion, of course. 6 mana is a lot for something that is quite conditional. You know, I have doubts about these origami cards. You imagine that under a specific situation they'd be amazing. But how often would those situations arise? Okay, we've seen all these cards before. Seen those before? Crane Game, Warlock, 9 mana, summon 2 demons from... Summon copies of 2 demons in your deck. Alright, so you're gonna play Demon Warlock, but only with big demons. And then 9 mana, get 2 of them. Get copies of 2 of them. Okay. I need to check my demons to see if there is anything good enough for that to be good. 4 mana RC Rampage. Summon 6 1/1 hounds. Any that can't fit, give the others 1/1. Any that can't fit, give the others 1/1. So you will want to like summon half of these, right? So if you have 4 of them... No, if you have 3 of them, and then the other 3 don't fit, then they become 4/4s, 3 4/4s. That's the optimal. 4 mana, 12/12, optimal. Okay. Do the hounds have anything? Do the hounds rush? They don't. Seen those before. Seen all those before. Sandbox Scoundrel, I think Sandbox Scoundrel is gonna be a thing. I suspect Sandbox Scoundrel is going to get nerfed. Someone's gonna figure out how to put a lot of game-winning cards on the board, it's gonna get nerfed. Anyway, Warrior, Legendary, 8 mana 7/7, Invent a Boom. Battle Cry. Resurrect 2 friendly mechs that cost 5 or more, they immediately attack random enemies. So it's just a card you put into Mech Warrior. And you don't really need to build a deck around it. Okay. It's good. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not that interesting. It's very simple, but it's a good card. I have seen those before. I have seen those before. Oh, there you go, another legendary. Shadow Block. Haha, very funny. Shadow Block. 6 mana 5/5. Shaman. Legendary. Miniaturize. Battle Cry. Your next Battle Cry triggers 3 times, but can't damage the enemy hero. You know Blizzard were testing the card and they're like, it's a really cool card, but if you let them damage the enemy hero, they just win the game with it. You can't damage the enemy hero, but it's a really fun card. Especially with Miniaturize, right? Like Miniaturize, you triple your Battle Cry, and then you have, what's her name? An Extraza that does 8 damage. Is it 8 damage to face? Just play that and just like bam bam bam. 24 damage to face. Alright. Your next Battle Cry triggers 3 times but can't damage the enemy hero. Wow. Another, you know what? I have enough legendaries now, you don't need to give me any more. I have enough for this expansion, thank you very much. Rogue Legendary, 6 mana 5/5, Shoplifter Goldbeard. After you summon a pirate, summon a copy of it that attacks a random enemy then dies. Harvard says, I think you got some of mine. I'm sorry, Harvard, but it's mine now. Okay, so this is the thing that makes Pirate Rogue work, right? This is the thing that makes Pirate Rogue work. Especially with that other pirate that discounts your other cards. And it's got Miniaturize on it. But this is 6 mana, so you play this. If you have 10 mana, you play this, you still only have 4 mana to work with on that turn. So you would need to save the Miniaturize thing. The combo rogue, pirate combo rogue? You would like have to save the 2 miniaturized versions. So you have to play this, play the 1 mana thing, play 2 other cards, and then play the other miniaturized thing, and then play 2 other cards for 10 mana. 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, that's 7 minions. And if they're all pirates, and if the opponent doesn't have any minions, they just all go to face. Oh, this is like a high skill rogue combo right here. Oh, wait a minute, there's some other new cards too. What is this? 7 mana shaman spell? Wish upon a star? Give +2/+3 to all minions in your hand, deck, and battlefield. Oh, great. Amazing. 7 mana is a little bit slow. If there's a way to cheat this out or discount it somehow, amazing. Shaman's trying to do a druid. Oh, that's a new one, isn't it? 3 mana 2/3, Trinket Artist, Battlecry, draw a Divine Shield minion and an aura. Wait a minute, what's an aura? What's it? Oh, aura is the thing that lasts several turns. Okay. It's very specific. Draw a divine shield minion and an aura. So if you only have one of each, you draw those specific things. Okay. I don't know, but I suspect somebody is gonna do something really clever with this. A boom wrench. 4 mana 3/2, miniaturize. It's a weapon with miniaturize. Death Rattle, trigger the Death Rattle of a random friendly mech. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Trigger the Death Rattle of a random friendly mech. Yeah. Okay, do we have good Death Rattles or not? We need to figure out what the Mech Warrior Death Rattles are. Especially the miniaturized one. The miniaturized one is a 1 mana 1/1. So you can activate the Death Rattle immediately. Alright, seen those before. Baking Soda Volcano, funny. 4 mana Shaman spell, Fire spell. Lifesteal, deal 10 damage, randomly split among all minions, overload 1. That sounds great. For 4 mana? That sounds great. And it's lifesteal. Trinket Artist, alright, we've seen that one before. Another epic. 2 mana Death Knight spell, Silk Stitching. Choose a friendly minion, discover a spell that costs 4 or less for it to cast when it dies. Choose... Okay, so you need a friendly minion on the board. You put a spell on it for it to cast when it dies. The spell costs 4 or less. I mean, if nothing else, you can summon a ghoul and then put this on it, and then the ghoul will die at the end of turn. So if nothing else, it's a 4 mana thing that you can guarantee to trigger. But if you do have minions on the board, then you can use this for 2 on an existing body. A spell that costs 4 or less. I'm just trying to think. Because it'll be cast randomly, right? The targets will be chosen randomly. This is too clever for me. I need to think about this. Crafter's Aura. I was thinking about that card that draws an aura and a Divine Shield minion. We have seen those before. Right, seen those before. Let's open these packs too. Another Baking Soda Volcano, great. Another Spirit of the Team, great. Oh, an epic. Another Origami Dragon, not great. Under what conditions would Origami Dragon be good? I don't know. 6 mana swap stats, I mean you turn another minion into a 1/1, I guess. It's a kind of a removal. Scale Replica, right. Oh, trolley problem. I need more of those. Maybe too late now though, with the new expansion. The new season, I mean. Okay, so now what? I've got a few legendaries. Unfortunately, they're all different class legendaries. They're not really neutral legendaries. So, like, let's try and build one deck around the legendary. Oh, I got 2 rogue legendaries, huh? Oh. No, but that cost 10 already. How would you pull that combo off? Draw minion transform. Oh, I don't have any neutral legendaries. Hold on. Yeah, no, I didn't get any of these. Draw minion, transform all other friendly minions into copies of it. After you play a 1-cost card, get a copy of it. That costs 0. After you summon a pirate, summon a copy of that. Summon a copy of it that attacks a random enemy, then dies. Can we make this work? Hold on, my bad. What is the recipe deck for Pirate Rogue? Oh, I have 28 out of 30. Water cannon. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 pirate that attacks a random enemy. Alright, let's say I don't have that. Wait, Voltron's in here? Why is Voltron in here? Leroy's in here? While this is in your hand, play a card from another class to review Valorok's true form. Yeah, there's no way we don't take those out and put in more pirates. Draw a minion. If it's a pirate, get a coin. Discover a quick draw card from another class. You know, get out of here. Shadow Step. Oh, Shadow Step, of course! You discount this guy with Shadow Step. You discount both of these with Shadow Step. Alright, get out of here, Voltron. Get out of here, Leroy. Absolutely out of here. Draw 2 pirates from your deck and a weapon. I don't have a weapon. I have weapons. After your hero attacks, draw a card. Maybe I have more of these. After you summon a pirate, draw a card. Maybe that's too much though. How much card draw do we need? And if we do that, there's a chance that this doesn't get a coin. Battlecry discover a spell from... No, get out of here. What are you doing? Blizzard and their recipe decks are so bad. After you play a 1-cost card, get a copy of it. It costs 0. Miniaturize. So let's say miniaturize. Miniaturize. The first time you cast a spell, gain +2/+2. Get 2 random temporary frost spells. Miniaturize Rush. After this minion deals exact lethal damage. Battlecry, if you've played a higher cost card while holding this, deal 4 damage. Because this one basically gives you 2 of all the miniaturized cards. Or is this not what we do? After you play a 1-cost card, get a copy of it that costs 0. Maybe this is not what we do. Pirate? How many cheap pirates are there? Has charge while you have a weapon equipped. If you have a weapon equipped, deal 2 damage. Oh, there's not that many pirates. There's not that many pirates. Get a copy of the top card of your opponent's deck. Not really. Get a random golden pirate and elemental. Not really. Maybe pirate rogue is not gonna work. Let's stick these in. Cost 1 less per attack of your weapon? Or do I put in the 1 amalgam band? No, because I only have pirates, right? No, I don't put in the 1 amalgam band. Just pirates? Just pirates? I don't know about Sonia Water Dancer though. Is there like, do I have coins? Don't have coins. Can we get mana? How do we get mana? No. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. So like, refresh? Refresh 1 mana crystal. Play combo cards while equipped to improve. I do have a few combo cards. Maybe I... Cost 1 less per attack of your weapon. Draw 2 pirates. Do I have too much card draw? Toy boat. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Draw pirate. After you summon a pirate, swashbuckler. Dig for treasure, draw a minion. I wonder about toy boat. Maybe that's too much card draw. Gotta refresh your mana crystals. Can I get more mana? Set your maximum mana and hand size to 11. Interesting. ETC, Elite Torrent Champion. Audio amp. Would I put this guy in? And size to 11. I do actually want more mana and more stuff in my hand. Maybe I don't need that much card draw. Just one of these? Alright, let's play a game of this, see how it goes. Not too confident. Also, what are my quests again? Play 8 miniaturize or mini cards. Interesting. Frost or Holy Spell, spend mana, hero power. Alright, let's go to the ladder and try this at least once.
Versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
None can escape my fury.
I don't want to draw that right away. Combo. I can coin that out if nothing else. Draw a minion. If it's a pirate, get a coin. Maybe I do want to just do this on turn 1, get a coin. Wait, what? This deck has cards from all classes and spell schools. You start the game with one of Whizbang's experimental decks? What? Oh, he's just going random. Okay, I see. You know what? Good for you. Good for you. Random nonsense. I like it. Let's do this. Discover and play. Oh, this is really good, isn't it? Isn't that really good? It is really good. That's really good. Wild Grove, interesting. Let's just gonna go ahead and coin this out. He's playing random nonsense, I think. Rainbow spells? Really? Face? Are you sure, dude? Are you sure? I'm not sure. Are you sure? Refresh, 1 mana crystal, play combo cards. I don't have combo cards in my hand. I should hold on to that, I think, because I don't have any combo cards. Oh, I see, that's why he held on. I wonder if I should do this.
How long can you hold you?
The thing is, I don't really have anything I can do with it right now. Your next card this turn costs 3 less. Okay.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Awkward.
Low in price, high in fun.
How many coins can I get out of this? Sweet. Alright, sweet. What should I do here though? I'm gonna... Symphony? Deal 6 damage to all characters. Crap. Give a random minion in your hand, deck, and battlefield. Oh, this one's good. It's actually kind of good, isn't it?
Gasp for air.
I'm just gonna play these. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
Justice is mine.
Did I misclick? No, I didn't. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Rogue. Rogue sure is interesting, isn't it? Alright, he's digging real hard. He's not gonna find it.
The snake in your veins.
Oh. Okay! Alright. Nice. GG, well played. Oh man, that Rogue... Combo Rogue is too complicated. I feel tired already, just playing one game, I'm already tired. Alright, let's go do the Tavern Brawl. Yeah, recipes! So I'm kinda interested in the Mech Warrior recipe. Well, not the recipe, but the actual deck. I don't think the recipes decks are good.
Garrosh versus Kurtrus!
Do not get in my way.
Victory or death!
Magnetic also damages minions next to whomever this attacks. It's very interesting, but I don't wanna... Oh, very interesting, I see. I see. Taunt, discover a taunt. Give taunt minions in your hand +2/+2. Okay. Rush taunt dormant for 6 turns. Activate 2 turns to wake sooner. Bot phase taunt after this take damage get 2 random minis. I don't know about any of this. I don't actually know, you guys. I just take that guy. I don't actually know. So I'm gonna play that guy. So this doesn't have taunts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger the death rattle of a random mech. I need to find the death rattle mech. Divine Shield taunt, lifesteal evasive, taunt can't attack. Taunt? Okay, swap health. I'm gonna buff something, so I'm not gonna get this one. I think this one or this one? This one or this one? Divine Shield taunt, lifesteal. I think this one? 4 mana 7/7 taunt, plus the +2/+2, 4 mana 9/9, but it can't attack. So interesting choice. I wish I found more taunt minions. Well, anyway. I only buffed 2 taunts in the end. It's not very good, is it? I don't have any battle cry. What? Oh. I don't have any death rattle max either. Execute, shield block, or brawl. Those are all bad. Except maybe shield block at this point in time. What should I do? That doesn't do anything. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Maybe I should have saved it, because execute's kinda useful, right? Summon 2 boom bots, warning. Oh. Okay, there you go, there's the combo. But I don't want to do that next turn. Or do I? Maybe I do. I want to do this next turn.
That toy was made just for me.
410 elusive. Or do I kill that guy? No, I'm not gonna kill that guy. Alright. Choose a damage minion, summon a copy of it that goes dormant for 1 turn. Oh, he can steal my stuff. Crap, I just realized what's going on. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Like if I play this, he just damages it. And then he gets a copy of it later on.
What now?
This is really awkward. I'm gonna do it anyway.
My hand is too full.
He needs to hit it twice to damage it, I guess.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Uh-huh. It's kind of good for me actually, because I'm gonna get a bunch of boom bots. He should have done the other one. Because now he has to use his face. No, he can't use his face. Let's see. I'm gonna use my face. He didn't need to do that, because this thing would do damage anyway, isn't it? Yeah, that would have killed it anyway. He didn't need to hit into it.
Explosions! Now in color!
Oh, why didn't it summon it on either side? Why did it summon it on one side?
Really?
Are you sure you want to do that? What's he doing? Why is he doing that? That's not a good idea.
Explosions! Now in color!
That thing has lifesteal? Taunt? Deal damage to all minions equals to this minion's attack. Alright, so he's all healed up. After this takes damage, get 2 random minis. What does that mean?
Release me, and I will grant you a monstrous discount.
He didn't attack with himself though. He wanted to discover a taunt minion, I think. Let me see. Okay, discover a taunt minion.
Out of my jungle!
Deals 3 damage to this minion. Whenever this attacked, draw a card.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
10 cards left in his deck. I wonder if I can just outlast him, actually. I guess I want to bait him into using his... locations. Which means I probably shouldn't have used the cards that I've used. I should have picked the card draw one.
Mysterious orb. What is your wisdom?
Draw 2 taunt minions. I mean, this is getting all these cards in the wrong sequence. Huh. Taunt, Death Rattle, Gift taunt minions in hand. Okay, that's a good one.
Now, where did I put my explosives?
I have released.
I guess I lose here, right? Man, they've really buffed Death Knight a lot. And what happens here? What happens here is...
This place is scary.
Guess I take the Divine Shield.
Is our number 3 concern?
That could have gone better. Alright, he wins. Oh, does he win? I got a 7-11. Does he win? 1, 2, 3, 8, 16. He doesn't have lethal yet? Let's see what cards he has in hand. Wait. Did he miss lethal? He missed lethal. Bro!
Step aside and stay.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't miss lethal. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do this? Never mind. Yeah, no, Taunt Warrior. You need better cards than this to play Taunt Warrior. This deck's not that great. What else am I interested in? The other things that I got legendaries for Death Knight. I got a Death Knight legendary. I also got a... I forgot what the other one was. I wish Blizzard built better recipe decks. They deliberately make them unoptimized.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
All will serve me in death.
Hand buff? Hand buff Death Knight? Gain corpses to upgrade, give undead in your hands stats? Oh man. Okay, how do I get corpses? At the end of your turn, do this attack. Yeah, no, I need to. First, you need to buff everything. Then you need to play them. No, I didn't think this was a good idea. I didn't think this was a good idea. Okay, there you go. But this is also an undead, so I don't... God, deal damage to your hero, interesting. Elementium Geode.
The citadel stands strong.
How many times do I have to buff this for this to be good? I need 5 corpses, damn it. Destroy all other... It's an 8 mana card though, it takes forever. Alright, let's go ahead and buff a dude. So this doesn't need corpses. 4 mana 4/6 is kinda okay already. Randomly split among all enemies? Yeah. Just friendly minion, summon a giant with stats and rush. Do I just keep gathering corpses? Is the question. Or do I buff a thing? Wait. I just spent the coin, did nothing with it. Do 2 damage to an enemy and your hero. So I'm just gonna like keep collecting corpses. So Warlock is handlock, right? He's collecting more and more stuff in his hand. Eventually to use against me. Ah, right. Right. 7. After Finny Undead dies, draw a card. Do I play it now? I'll play it now.
You give the bad dogs.
I need to hold on until turn 8. And then I play this. Just hope he puts down more minions. Turn 7, turn 8. What would he do here? Would he go face or would he trade? He would try to get rid of the 6/8, right? Gain 5 corpses to upgrade. Give undead in your hand +2/+2. Like, what am I waiting for? How big do I want these? Oh, he didn't trade. He didn't trade. Battlecry, destroy the enemy minion with the most attack. Shuffle my head into your deck, you must get it back. What does that mean? What's that mean? So I'm not sure what I want to do here. I think... Deal 3 damage with crushing brawn. My army should be yours if my head is drawn. Okay.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
When drawn, this what? Just a friendly minion. When drawn, this cast and your enemies will cower imbue with the souls of undead. I don't know what that means. This cast and your enemy will cower. Imbue the souls of undead into your hero power. I don't know what that means, man. I need to... I'm just gonna hit him in the face with this, first of all. And then I want to draw more cards. Oh. On Battlecry summon 2 copies of this. +2/+2/+2/+2.
New source of power.
Seems good to me. Oh, what does that do? Deal 3 damage with Crusting Bond. Discover an undead to serve as your pawn. Interesting. So here, I don't want to draw any more cards, is the problem. Gain 1 corpse for each destroyed. Gain a corpse? Oh wait, I want to kill that.
Lend me your bones!
Rush after you cut taunt costs if you... what?
I am only more deadly.
So I wanna... oh, I need to buff that first. Miniaturized taunt, that will give you an... oh, I don't want this one.
I must get this thing dancing faster.
And I'm also gonna get this one, and I'm also gonna get that one.
Me and that. You.
I have too many cards in hand. Right.
Wow! It looks just like me!
Right. Metal summon 2 that go dormant? Ah, that's super annoying, man. So here I'm gonna do this.
Your souls belong
I am only more deadly.
They're dormant for 2 turns, and I think it's about time I did this. Okay. Now, does he have an answer, or does he not have an answer? Let's find out. Let's find out if he has an answer. Oh, he does? I mean, he's pretty fast.
fall before the imp's gambit.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not very good, is it? All 6s. I'm just wondering if I can...
I'll beat them all, and they will fall.
Another soul?
Find something here? Oh, that's so interesting, isn't it? That is so interesting. That's the most interesting thing I've ever seen. That's... Hey, Death Knight is interesting, isn't it? Too bad I don't have most of those cards. Sure is interesting, Death Knight. Oh, give me those levels. Alright, what else do we have today? I guess I'm gonna have to do these in my own time. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I've only played like 2 games though. Let's see. What is this guy? Lina, Shop Manager, 6 mana 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell, fill your board with random minions of that cost. Whenever you cast a spell, fill your board with random minions of that cost. That's a lot of minions. If we can discount this and get some big ass minions on the board, that'd be great. So you wanna do this and then Shadow Step, right? 4 mana, how do you discount this? By a lot. Get one copy of it somehow? Alright, golden copies. Rampage. And that's it so far. And we want to open these. Do I save this for next expansion? I might save that for next expansion. Oh, a 20 mana minion. Playhouse Giant. Cost 1 less for each card you've drawn this game. 20. Cost 1 less for each card. You have to draw at least 10 cards before it's even playable. If you draw 15 cards, it's 5 mana 8/8. If you draw 20 cards, it's 0 mana 8/8. You will probably want to have something that shuffles cards back into your deck. It's a mech. Huh. Well, a big ass mech for potentially 0 mana. Not sure if we'll win the game for you. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Let me just click all these. Can we just click all of these? Is there a button to do all of them? Alright, so I'm gonna try out all the other recipe decks in my own time. And I guess I'll see you next week, and we'll see how the meta shakes out. Alright, see you next time.